Welcome to the maiden edition of Insurance Industry 2015 Mega Conference. Theme: Developing Insurance Business for National Growth. Courtesy: Insurance Industry Consultative Council, iicc.
Seated on the platform, ladies and gentlemen, the guest speaker and the chairman of session on this paper, Personal Branding for Insurance Practitioners. A round of applause for them, please. I'd also ask respectfully to join us on this platform, Managing Director of Sovereign Trust Insurance PLC. Please put your hands together for Mr. Wale Onolapo. Thank you very much, sir. I'd also invite Managing Director, Consolidated Hallmark, and Deputy President, Nigeria Insurance Association, Mr. Eddie Efekowa. Round of applause, please. I'm not calling him last, but we should have the younger generation before we call the elder statesman. Please put your hands together for Special Advisor Mega Conference 2015 and one-time Commissioner for Insurance, Chief Dipo Bailey. A round of applause, please. Very smart and quick for your age, sir. What's the insurance secret? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a beautiful day today and a very interesting one. But before we get started, I worked with some gentlemen yesterday who made my work very pleasant. I'd like to quickly appreciate Tokbe Adaramola, Davis Iyaeshere, and Norbert Enoye. A round of applause for them. If you want your name mentioned tomorrow, please help me today. We can roll now. Should I introduce?
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to another interesting day. I'm sure yesterday was fantastic, especially the evening, the barbecue networking evening. And I want to welcome you to the third day of the conference. This morning, we have with us Mrs. Mavi Isibo. I have the profile. I thought the MC is going to read through the profile as discussed with me this morning, but I'll quickly go through that. One second, please. Mrs. Mavi Isibo is the founder of West African Leading Personality and Image Consultancy, Poise, Nigeria, and everything about her is poise. She's the founder and visionary of the premier finishing school in Nigeria, Kenya, and some part of West Africa. Isibo's life in the last 15 years has been to equip and groom business executives with the vital skills needed to succeed in today's globalized and highly multicultural business environment. Our focal point is always on helping business executives and professionals appreciate the fact that image, that is, the way the world perceives us, is crucial to achievement of success in every venture we undertake. Mavi holds MBA, and she's also alumnus of Protocol School of Washington in USA. Mrs. Isibo, you are most welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sure you are going to do justice to the paper this morning. Just by way of comment, this morning we are talking about people. People are people. They are the greatest assets in any organization. And it's important we appreciate and realize this. The way we comport ourselves, the way we communicate, the way we speak is a reflection of the quality of the company we work for and also the quality we are made of. This morning, Mavi is here. She's going to talk to us about personal branding for insurance professionals all over the world, not only in Nigeria. Branding is key. As we brand organizations, we also need to brand ourselves. Mavi, over to you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I thoroughly enjoyed myself yesterday night. I did what I hadn't done in quite a while, and I saw that so many other people also were struggling. So I'm not in the dark alone. But please, let's do this more often. Let's find time to at least shake ourselves and keep up with the trend, so that the bones, I think the MC called us, the ladies, old layers yesterday, so that the bones will not become stiff. Thank you so much indeed for inviting me this morning. Thank you for making me a part of this. I just feel like I'm already part of the family. Thank you, Mrs. Babinti Ashaye. Thank you, Chairman and President. Thank you, members of the panel, and ladies and gentlemen. This morning we are talking about personality branding for insurance practitioners. Now, the truth of the matter is that every trade has its packaging. The advert people, we know they are jeans and t-shirt type of people because they're creative and all of that. Even then, I want to let you know that the world is slowly changing because people expect more. People are expecting more, and the higher you go, in any industry, the more difficult it is for you to hide. And so you must be able to represent who you are, what you do, the product you sell, and the industry you operate in perfectly. If not, you'll be doing yourself and your business and your industry a disservice. So we are looking this morning at personality branding. Just take a look at this. What the CEO of General Insurance said at the 2013 AIMS conference in Hawaii. He says, we are better than our reputation, and it's a shame to see so much cynicism directed towards an industry that's really there to help. That means what I'm going to be talking about today is not only affecting Nigerians, it's a worldwide phenomenon. And so we need to start watching it, we need to start working on ourselves. I remember in the 80s, when the banking industry started to go through some revamping, some revolution, we all thought that, the days of, we all knew and we thought that the days of armchair banking had ended. No, gone are the days when you go into the bank and you see somebody behind the counter, who is eating rice and beans early in the morning, and still counting man. In fact, you're waiting in line while they finish eating their food. We know that doesn't happen anymore. When the banking industry revamped and they revolutionized banking, they changed everything. Both the way banking was done and the way bankers thought, the thinking of bankers. So banking today repackaged itself and repositioned itself for greater heights. And they changed the thinking and the perception of the people, the customers, the world that they deal with. But what about the insurance industry? We did a little experiment. We just, we have our research department, so we sent our people out, and we have a huge graduates finishing academy, so we use them a lot, and we ask some very pertinent questions. And that we ask them, would you want to become an insurance person? I mean, when you finish here, would you go willingly? Is that your dream? Is that what you're looking for? And they say, no. What happened to the banks? What happened to the oil companies? So for most professional insurance people, it doesn't really matter what you say, what you advertise, or what you promote. What is important is that people already perceive the profession as negative. So what are you going to do to change it? Not to attract only the people who cannot get into the banking industry, not to attract only the people who cannot get into the oil industry, not to attract only the people who cannot get into all the other juicy industries, but to attract the creme de la creme and make the insurance industry something that is attractive even to the younger generation. People would rather work in a bank than in an insurance firm. There is very poor visibility level for insurance practitioners. Many times, everybody knows the MDs of all the banks in Nigeria. They know their names, they know them by face, they are in the newspapers. But, we don't really see. And so we can't feel the impact of the insurance. And I'm talking like as a lay person in the field. And insurance practitioners do not present themselves in an attractive and enviable manner to at least attract and retain this perception and this visibility we are talking about. And there's very low knowledge out there about what insurance really is. In fact, for many people out there feel insurance is just something that people do to get money from you. So we need to change that perception very quickly. And I'm here to just talk about how we package ourselves to at least make people know that we're in serious business and that we are not old school. All right. Am I coming down very hard? Forgive me, but you know, if we don't tell ourselves the truth, then we will just be calling a spade a garden tool instead of calling it a spade what it really is. Albert Mehrabian, he also did an experiment some years back, and he found out some very profound truths. And number one truth he found out is that the way people perceive you, the way people interface with you, the way people decide to work with you and to deal with you, 55% of the time is by your appearance. And we're talking about appearance not only in the dress you wear, but also in your facial expression, in your behavior, in your non-verbal communication, in your comportment, in your carriage. Everything that people can see and use to assess you is communicating. Sometimes you are communicating, I'm going higher, I'm upwardly mobile, I know my onions, I'm credible. Sometimes we are communicating, I'm available. Sometimes we are communicating, I'm going nowhere in this organization. Sometimes we are communicating, I'm nondescript. It's okay, don't talk to me, I'm just ignore me. That's the way you see me. Just take me the way you see me. Don't even see me. We are non-verbally communicating. It doesn't matter what we say we are. It doesn't matter what we have upstairs. It doesn't matter how intelligent we are. The truth of the matter is, every time people judge us and they assess us and they decide how to interface with us from the way they see us, 55% is a pass mark anywhere. And I don't know why many people are not striving to get 55% appearance. We are working only on the intellectual, but nobody can see the intellectual if it is not dressed up. It's just like a diamond. You go and get a rough diamond, uncut diamond, it's black, it's unsightly, it's unseemly, it's looking like as if it's just coal. Only you know that what you're holding in your hands is a diamond. Everyone else can't see it. That's what that's what happens to us when we know our onions, but we don't package it and dress it up to reflect what we know. Only us know that we know our onions. 38% is in your vocal quality. How you say what you say. Your diction, your pronunciation, your grammar. Those are all the things that your tone, your pitch. We need to start working on all of those things to package ourselves. The banking industry, they are doing so much. You see a bank says, they want to change the thinking of their staff, and they are looking at the soft skills, and we are training, going around the whole country, training one bank. And at the end of the day, they really have repackaged themselves. They are training in diction, they are training in presentation, they are training in the way you comport yourself. And I'm wondering, they are spending so much money. It doesn't come like that. And it doesn't come from intellectual IQ capacity. 7% is content and skill. That means everything all the knowledge you have, all the book, all the degrees, everything, the real you is just 7% because nobody can see it. They can only see the appearance and they can hear not what you say, but how you say what you say. That's why you see a lot of people who have who are very eloquent, and they are great public speakers. Sometimes they just say some things that, you just wonder, but, people applaud them and they say, oh my goodness, fantastic, wonderful. And you're wondering, what did he say? That's because they've learned to package themselves, they've learned to deliver, they've learned the secret of good delivery, and they're able to project themselves. So it doesn't matter what you say, people will still applaud you. So it's very important that we work towards the 55 and the 38% that make up 93% of how people see us. That's A+. That's an A+. 93% by any standards is an A+. Work towards it. Dress up your degrees. I tell young people, they are graduate finishing academy, I say to them, wear your degree. Let's see your 2-1. Let's see your first class. Let's not see you and we can't see any class. What does it mean to brand yourself? What does it mean to project yourself? What does it mean to package yourself? Take a look at this. We all love cakes. Oh, I love cakes. How many of us have a sweet tooth? I have a sweet tooth, though I'm watching it, yes. All right. So we all love cakes. But you see that cake? You'll buy that cake in the shop for like maybe 1,000 or so. If it's an expensive shop. You know, and it's something you just serve to children. Maybe guests come, you cut and give them, and it's an everyday, ordinary cake. Is that not so? But this cake, this same cake, dress it up, package it, put the icing on the cake, and it moves from 1,000, 2,000 naira. Somebody will pay for that cake as a wedding cake. They will pay 100, 200,000 naira. That's what packaging does for you. One side is the content, the real you, the 7%. That's what everybody's going to eat. Still, nobody's going to eat that icing. Everybody will throw it away because we're all running away from sugar. And even the children, you say, no, don't do that. Too much sugar is not good for you. So you take all the icing and you throw it away in the dustbin at the end of the day. But this cake without the icing cannot be called a wedding cake. It cannot be called a birthday cake. It cannot be called anything but just a pound cake to be served to anyone in a private sitting room. That's what packaging is. That's what branding is. So what you have, we can't see it. We are seeing it as a 1,000 naira cake. What we want to see is that 150,000, 200,000 naira cake. And it's not written in any book. It's not in any manual. It's not taught in any university. Except boys. All right. So personality branding is marketing yourself and your career as a brand. Exactly. Thank you. She said, I'm not coming here last song. I didn't come here to look at Abuja Bridge. All right. It's marketing yourself as a brand. It's taking yourself from this level and taking you up here. That's what personality branding is all about. Personality branding is how you present yourself personally and professionally to your different publics. How you do that, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in the market, whether you're in the shop floor, on the stock exchange, wherever you are, you must be able to present yourself as a professional. They must see it, they must feel it, and they must know it. Your brand shows that you have credibility, and your brand shows that you know your onions. And your brand shows that you're expensive. You're necessary. There's no bride that will do her wedding with a pound cake. They will ensure that they get the best of them. And if they say, is it not just only one day? Is it not just only a cake? You throw away the ice, you say, I still want it. I still want it. Let people still want you. Let them come looking for you. Everybody must have an account. They go looking for the banks. But not everybody has insurance. Even where life is in danger, people don't think of insurance first. It has to be, I think of insurance first. Personality branding is how you see yourself versus how others see you, and both of them must come together and merge. There must be a meeting point. That meeting point is where you're branding and blending and projecting yourself. That's what personality branding is. I know myself. I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know what I'm capable of. But do all other people, the people I go to talk to, the people I go to market, the people I go to sell to, the people I go to sell my product, do they see that? Do they see do they see my product? You can't sell what you do not represent. You can't sell it. The bankers, sorry I'm mentioning banking, but that's the closest thing to the financial sector where you operate. They sell. So they come and people give them 1 billion naira, and they are comfortable that is trustworthy. You know, that their money is safe. This is very key. You must be able to sell who you are. All the attributes of personality, the 55%, the 38%, and the 7% must be fully represented. And you should know, it should reflect on who you say you are. It should reflect on who people say you are. It should show who you really are. And you must represent yourself in all 4 quadrants to really bring out who you really, really are. Projecting your brand is like this old Malaysian saying. It says, a turtle lays 1,000 eggs, but it very quietly walks away from it, covers it up, waiting for it to hatch, and nobody knows. But the hen, it lays one egg, and it wakes up the whole neighborhood. Are you still sleeping? Can't you see that I have laid one egg? Goo 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 goo, kukuruku. Is that not what it is? It wakes you up. People say that's the reason why we eat eggs of the chicken and nobody eats turtle eggs. I don't know how many people have eaten turtle eggs here. Have you eaten turtle eggs? No. I don't know, but people say that's the reason why. I don't know why we don't eat turtle eggs, but the important thing is that it is very, important for on our table. It's important for our diet. It's important for everything, and it's a substitute for beef. So you can just imagine, how the hen has sold itself to us. Project what you sell. What does insurance mean? What are you selling? You're selling security. We need to see secure. We need to see it. This person is looking secured. This person is looking safe. This person is looking stable. You're selling stability. I'm here gidigba for you. We need to see it. Not just tell us. What you say is not important. It's how you say what you say. And research has found that 87% of our communication is non-verbal. So I'm a very strong insurance person. I can't see it.